Hi guys, my name is Nadine and today I'm going to do my foundation routine. Okay, I already put on my moisturizer. So the first thing I do is wash my face, put on my moisturizer, and then I'm going to put on a primer which will help your foundation stay, and I am using Smashbox Photo Finish. And you don't need to use too much, just a little bit. And just dab it everywhere. Just rub it in. Now this will just help you keep your foundation on all day and prevent it from sweating off or, caking up, things like that. Alright, and now, I don't know about everyone, but for me, I know that after I wash my face, you can't really see it right now, but after I wash my face, my skin right here tends to get really red, and it's kind of really sensitive right here, so it gets really red. So what I do, I'm using this Cameo Quad by Coastal Scents. It's a color quad, and it has, sorry, my yellow kind of melted, but it has yellow, blue, purple, and green. And I usually never really use other ones, but I just use the green. And what the green does is it counteracts red. So this I think is about, I want to say $5 or $6 on the Coastal Scents website. I'll put a link in the bottom bar. What I do is I just put this on right here and just blend it out. Just a little bit. I know you can't really see it here. I'm sorry about the lighting, but you don't want to put too much. I know it kind of looks weird now. It kind of looks like the Hulk, because it's all green, but it'll blend in once you put your foundation on. And then what I do is, from the same line from Coastal Scents, Cameo Quad. This is the Cameo Quad in medium. So they have a lighter one and a darker one than this, but this is the medium. And what I do is I use this one right here. Sorry, it's really messy. But this one right here, and I use that just to cover any blemishes. I just use it with my finger. You could use concealer brush, and I don't know where mine is right now, but you can use a concealer brush, but I just like to do it with my finger. And just put it on any blemishes that, you might have or you want to cover up. And just blend that out. And then I use this peachy color right here, which I really like. And I just do it right underneath my eye and just pat it in. So this will just help brighten up your eye, under eyes, because we all have those dark circles from staying up late and not getting enough sleep. So you just do that and just pat it on. Blend it out. It'll blend out more when you put on your foundation. And again, this is the same price. It's pretty sure it's like, my cap broke. But I'm pretty sure it's like $5 or $6. It's really, really affordable. The consistency of this is really, really good. For the price you pay, it's really worth it. And now I will be putting on my foundation. I am using MakeUpForever HD Foundation. And let me know if you want me to do a review of this. I know there's a bunch of them up here on YouTube, so I really like this foundation. I have really oily skin, and it doesn't make my skin any more oily than it is. I use the number 127. I just do about a pump and a half. I don't know if you can see that. Pump and a half. And I've heard reviews saying that the pump is hard to control, but really, I feel like if you have a steady thumb, it's really not that hard. So I just do that on the back of my hand, and then I use a stippling brush from Sephora. And it's probably around the same price as the MAC one. To be honest, I don't know why I didn't go and get the MAC one. I just dab it in there. You just want to get it, onto the bristles. And then what I do is I dab it on, and then I start blending in circular motions, and then you just blend, especially where I put that green and the under eye concealer. You definitely want to blend there. Got a little bit more. Do some right here. And you'll see I'm going to be skipping my chin area, and I will explain why in a minute. But you just got to get it really, really good. just keep doing circle motions. And, you know, with a stippling brush, I find that there's really not that much, what's it called, streaking. But yeah, see, as you can see, I blended it in with all the concealer. And now, okay, so, and I kind of still have a lot of foundation, actually. So let me just finish that off. But you don't want to put too much. I mean, if you put, you know, just because you have some on your hand doesn't mean you have to use all of it. So, because then that's when you get really cakey. I have MAC foundations, and I found that this foundation matches your skin tone a lot more precisely than MAC does. So in MAC, I am an NC40. I have to check that again. Actually, honestly, to tell you the truth, because you know, right here, what I am in MAC, because I don't remember, because it's been that long since I've used my MAC foundation. Okay, now that I'm all done with that, I'm going to use a sponge. Now, for this area, I tend to have some acne here, and after the acne is gone, it tends to leave like dry skin and like dry flakes and stuff like that. So instead of like stippling on the foundation, it tends to make the flakes like stand out more. I get a sponge and I wet it. I have a little thing of water right here, so I just wet the tip, and then you put a little bit of the foundation on, and then you dab it on to the dry areas. And this just really, really, really conceals the dry areas. Doesn't make them flaky, you know. Don't forget to do under your jawline, around your jawline. Dry area here, so I try to avoid that with the brush, and then just pat it on there. Then you can also use the sponge. You can use like the other side to blend out the rest of your foundation. Okay. And now for my final step, I'm going to set my foundation with a powder, and this is Clinique Gentle Light Powder. I've actually had this for a really long time, and I use it all the time, and there's still a lot, so it's a really, 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 there's a ton. I don't know if you can see it. There's a ton in here still. I've had it for over a year now. Definitely over a year, maybe 2 years. Yeah, you know what? I think I bought it right before prom, so 2 years. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, just a little bit, but nothing that's really noticeable. So I'm going to get my powder brush, and what I do is just tap some into the lid, just a tiny bit. See, there's really not a lot at all. I don't like using a lot of powder. I think it really makes your face look cakey. So I just use a little bit, and then I have my powder brush. This is just a random powder brush I got. So pretty sure I got it from Sephora. So I just tap in a little bit, tap off the excess, and then what I do, instead of brushing it on, I like to dab it on first, because that way it sets into your pores, and it really, really sets in the foundation, as opposed to like just brushing it on. Swirl it in the cap, tap off, and then I swirl it and kind of brush off the excess powder. That's pretty much it for my foundation routine, as you can see. Like I said, I'm really sorry for the quality. My next video will be much better quality. But yeah, so if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys like my first video. Please bear with me, and hope to see you soon if you like me. Bye.